What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What up, 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 what up? You here, we here, live in the live in this beautiful Westgate Resort down this way in the beautiful Sunshine State. We are the Let's Get Canceled podcast. I am your boy, Tommy with an H. I'm your stepmama's boyfriend. I am the voice of all of y'all. I speak for the people, the voice of the people. That's who I am.
And I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog, but you can call me Bominicious.
Yeah, man.
I'm your favorite friendly, lovable, loudmouth, man. Hey, yo, cousin.
What up, cousin?
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's get canceled. All right, so in this episode, hey, we're going to cover a whole lot of things. We're going to definitely cover P. Diddy and all the shit that he's going through. We're going to cover Johnathan Majors and his situation with that white woman and all that shit he did to her. We're going to talk about the coaches that retired or got fired or whatever it is. We're going to talk a little bit about that and how Florida State got fucked. Now, before we get started in that, because that's going to be our first story, how Florida State got fucked, or national championship game, college football championship. Yeah, I'm going to say it's the college football championship, but all I'm going to talk about is how Florida State got fucked.
I was getting ready to say, nigga, you know good and well it's going to be about how Florida State.
That's all I'm going to talk. That's all I'm going to talk about. But again, we just had the game this past Monday. Y'all saw how that went down. But before we get started with any of that, I haven't had a drink all day, so it's time for us to introduce our liquor for the day.
That's right. Now you can see behind us, we got our brands from previous. All right. So
tonight we're featuring another black-owned brand. This is Uncle Nearest 1856. We got some information on Uncle Nearest for you guys.
Okay, so this is based on the formula by Mr. Nearest Green. He's a formerly enslaved black man, fondly known as Uncle Nearest. Now, the lady there, we were in discussion as to whether or not. Yeah, and while I'm talking, you go ahead and get that now. But we were having a conversation whether or not the lady who is the CEO of the whiskey brand is his niece. Now, I think...
Pretty sure it's his niece.
I think colloquially it is. It is just like, it's...
He ain't just uncle to her. I think that's her actual uncle.
Okay. So, now, like she's quoted as saying, we know we were at the beginning of tons of American companies, but... with an inability to trademark or patent, our significance in many companies was lost over time. The only thing, I think most people are familiar with Uncle Nearest. I think most people are. I'm not. I've never had it. I've never, ever had it. So I'm going to give my honest feedback and my honest opinion.
And I've had it and I've loved it. Like, from what I've heard, Uncle Nearest is the guy who actually taught Jack Daniels a couple of secrets. So when you're drinking Jack, it's really Uncle Nearest, but... you know how that works. Like I said, you couldn't patent anything back then, so we're stuck with this. But now it's time for that taste test.
Yeah, salud.
Salud. What you thinking?
It's hot.
It is hot. It is hot.
That was spicier than I was expecting.
Definitely spicier than Jack.
It much like significantly more.
Smoother than Jack.
It is.
Smoother than Jack.
Jack tastes like whiskey for the sake of whiskey.
Right.
This tastes like
it had a purpose to it.
Yeah, there's some flavor to it.
Yeah.
Uncle Nearest, like most of y'all, I'm catching up with most of y'all, but Uncle Nearest, he definitely makes the shelf, and he is actually bottle number 5. Had to do it. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. We are still searching. Y'all understand how difficult it is to start getting our hands on black-owned alcohols. If you notice, it's much easier, apparently, to get our hands on dark than it is to get our hands on light. We ain't got but one light up there that
and it was trash.
It was horrible. It was
trash.
Snoop, man, what's going on, homie? Anyway.
It's all right. But yeah, get yourself a bottle of Uncle Nearest at your local liquor store. It's pretty much everywhere, though. It's everywhere. You don't have to go and search for this one. This was an easy pickup for us here today. So
it
definitely
ain't cheap.
Get you some.
It ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap. But
it ain't cheap
it's
at all.
worth it. But if you drink like I drink, then you probably wouldn't want to get too many of those because you're gonna drink it like you drink Jack anyway. So really doesn't matter on that end. But again, it is a good taste. We give that one I give it a thumbs up.
It's definitely
now. Where would you rank it amongst the ones we've had thus far?
It definitely beats the gin.
That's without saying.
Hey, honestly, I don't think Nyack has been knocked off his perch.
Not at all. Nyack's number one.
Nyack, the first bottle and that one came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and, man,
like I've been. Here's the thing. It's taking everything in me. I take these bottles back with me.
Yeah, he takes them.
he may not need to do that anymore because it takes everything in me not to pop these bottles when I'm at the house.
That's real.
I get on my drinks and then I'm like, damn, I'm out of liquor. And
that Nyack up there though.
Right, and I always think, but I'm like, no, I'm going for the people. We got to have it for the people. And come August when we do that show, I'm probably gonna drink that one by myself. I may not let anybody have none of that one.
No. I'm getting some of the Nyack.
But Nyack's number one. For me, I'm going Nyack, Woodson, and then Uncle Nearest, and then Duke and Dame.
Oh well, yeah.
And then the Indalgo.
Yeah, I'm doing. I'm Nyack, Duke and Dame. Woodson, Uncle Nearest.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the only reason I don't do Hennessy.
Right.
And that Nyack was like. It's good.
It's sweet.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
So either way, I got Nyack, like in this order.
Yeah,
in this order.
Like I set it up for you. Like I set it up for you or something.
Right. Notice I never said anything about the gin.
You did not. You did not at all.
I don't care at our year show.
We're gonna donate that bottle to somebody. We're just gonna get that at your way
because nobody's gonna want to drink it.
Hey, if y'all want to buy, you know what? Even before that year's show, I don't want that shit up there.
No. It's got to stay up there because we got it. Because we got it.
Okay,
we got to stay up there. However, we'll raffle it off.
I was trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to get that shit away tomorrow.
We will do a live. I'm just saying this. This is the first time we didn't discuss this.
Yeah, we did.
We do a live show on our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah,
and we bring in as many people as that want to come. We'll find a spot. And we'll give away the bottle of gin for gin lovers. Y'all can have it because I can tell you now, I'm not drinking that no more.
Because there are some people that liked it. Like we had a show before, and Dot liked it, Poe liked it.
Nope, they didn't. They
did.
I don't think they
said
liked
it would be good in a mix.
There you go.
They said I can continue to drink this. That means you like it. If you're gonna continue to drink it, you like it.
If it was
you know how I know it was. I don't like it because I won't drink it.
That's true.
Yeah, not at all.
I'm not gonna drink it. Like if you told me right now, all we got is Coca-Cola and gin, I'm drinking Coca-Cola all night. And if this nigga say he just gonna drink Coca-Cola all night, woo, boy, that's bad liquor.
Yeah,
anyway,
I'll go get me a bottle of Mad Dog.
Anyway, we love Snoop. Love you, Snoop.
Love you, Snoop Dogg. But
still right.
Yeah, send that bit back to the distillery.
I'm sorry, Snoop. It was garbage.
it can't be swallowed. I'm sorry. All right. So, and if y'all don't know what we're talking about, hold your horses.
It is hilarious.
Just hold your horses.
Hey, wait, have you?
Question for y'all. Just a question for y'all.
It's a real question. So all we want to know, just at any point tonight, what's going to happen is that I and Tom are going to just automatically just refer to this.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time?
Hey, TD, I ain't play it. I asked for it, but I ain't play it. It ain't me.
I played
It ain't me real. It ain't me real.
Listen, man, let's move on.
Yeah, we're gonna get in because we got a hard out tonight. So we're gonna be moving. Anything we don't get to, we're gonna circle back to. But again, first story has to be the college football national championship. Again, we had Michigan and Washington play 34-13 for the national championship. Michigan with the win. So salute to all my homies, all my Michigan fans out there. I know the homie D. I know both of the homies D, Dennis and D. Hey, salute to y'all. But I don't think y'all had a fight, man. Washington, whatever it is. But for me, it's all about Florida State being snubbed from the Final Four. So that's my biggest problem. You got a 13-0 ACC champion being left out. Because
it's not fair.
I'm trying. It's not fair.
I'm with you.
It's not fair.
I understand. 100% I understand. It's just funny.
It's not fucking
hilarious.
Funny. Florida State got fucked. And here's some things that I had to go and break down a bit. Again, you ended the regular season after you beat the Gators. You ended the regular season at number 4. And then you go win a championship game and they bump you to number 5. I don't get it. Okay, Jordan Travis went down week 10 broke his leg or whatever it could have been down there. He had an issue. He was not able to continue playing, and all they did is win. The next 2 weeks, they go out there and give up 21 points. They gave up 14 to the Gators. One of those 14 points, one of those touchdowns that they gave up was due to some bullshit. 100% bullshit.
Yeah.
They call a roughing the passer or shit on the third and long. So that was some bullshit. Shouldn't have had that touchdown. The other touchdown they got was on a blown coverage. My safety comes over. I'm gonna let them have that one because it was my safety's fault. Right. So my safety comes over the top. He misses a tackle, but he just runs for 85 yards. Okay, I'll give you that one because that was our fault. That other fuck shit, roughing the motherfucker passer because the nigga hit him too hard. It's okay.
Hey man, again,
they gave up 6 points in the ACC championship game. So you're gonna tell me that you don't think because they lost their quarterback, this defense that stood up and gave up a total of 21 points over 2 games wasn't strong enough to beat Michigan? Mm-hmm. Wasn't strong enough to beat Washington? Mm-hmm. Texas was better? Mm-mm. Alabama was better? If anything, I say Georgia should have been in there over any of those other teams. They were number 1 team for damn near 3 years. So that I have a problem with. And also the committee saying that they wanted the best team in. How do you get the best team and you're not going to put in a 13-0 team? Explain that one to me.
Listen, man. First of all.
See, you're on that bullshit. You own that bullshit. I already see it.
I want to put it like this. I'm being honest. Oh, this pains me to say. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. I agree with you. It was not fair. I don't like Florida State.
I know you don't.
And I think the reason I'm laughing so hard. Last time we were here in town. We were in town. We shot at, I don't know if that was the studio or my studio. I'm not sure. This was the hip hop. No, it was the hip hop 50.
Nah. Hip hop 50 was the last one we did here, but the time before that.
When we were the first. Okay, the training episode.
Y'all go check that one out.
You gotta watch that.
For sure.
Watch that.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
It's not what you think. So actually, no. You know us. It's probably
exactly what you think.
But the point is, I had to sit in the room in here with the TV on, and this nigga went crazy.
That was the Clemson game,
and they were balling, and this nigga, the look on his face, the sadness in the beginning. And the
down by 10 and a half.
The elation, the pure just joy on this nigga face. Like, come on, man. I can't ever forget how to spell Florida now.
Never.
I can never. It was horrible. But anyway, yeah, I don't think it's fair. It's not cool.
It's not cool.
It's not cool.
It's not cool. But Florida State got fucked. They should have been in there. You look at the scores, I'm like, they both came down to final plays. Both of those semifinal games came down to final plays. Okay, Alabama loses, Texas loses, but neither one of them should have been in there anyway. If you're going to lose, you should have let Florida State go in there and lose. And then everybody's upset with Florida State because everybody opted out and didn't want to play in the Orange Bowl against Georgia.
Hey, I'm halfway with the guest, Dante, who says hashtag Gator Nation. But then he says hashtag Cowboy Nation, and you can go jump off a bridge. How about that, homie?
Hey, listen here, buddy. All we're gonna do is talk shit about the Gators right now. You right, Gator Nation sucks. That's what we're gonna. That's what we're gonna do. Gator Nation can eat one. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we watched what y'all did this year, and that's the other thing. All of the Gators talking shit about what Florida State did. Mm-hmm. Nigga, y'all had to sit at home. Mm-hmm. The fuck y'all talking for?
Because it's great.
You got to be involved in something.
Have you ever met somebody? We was talking earlier today about a certain family member who is just aggressive, right?
Yeah.
He is extremely aggressive. Do you think that there wouldn't be a little small piece of me if I didn't watch that nigga get knocked out one time? Because one time,
I can't.
I'd be kind of hot. I'd be kind of hot.
Nah, because if it wasn't me, I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. But that was my other beef. Because all the Gators that I know decided to laugh and y'all got left out of the playoff. Nigga, y'all got left out of everything. Nigga, after y'all played Florida State, y'all didn't have shit else to do.
We had nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
We had nothing else. You absolutely right.
Nothing else to do.
You absolutely right.
Y'all niggas sat y'all asses at home.
I'm not mad. Listen, I'm not gonna argue that point. I'm not gonna be mad. Listen, I'm being straight up.
Therefore,
Straight.
shut the fuck, don't say nothing. Now walk it off. Y'all niggas just need to go and walk that shit the fuck off. Leave us the fuck alone. Y'all go walk that shit off, Gator Nation. Go walk that shit off.
Hey.
Trash.
Hey, real quick.
Well, Bubble.
People are behind a little bit. They catching up, but she said that the first one was good. The Nyack. She thought, but you know why she says it was great.
Why is that?
You remember what happened with the Nyack?
No, I don't.
That was the training episode, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was that.
Yeah. That bright eyes out there. Hey.
Anyway, so
yeah. But I have something to say to Florida State also.
Go ahead.
Because I'm not gonna sit here and allow the narrative to be only the bad. So let me talk to Florida State right quick.
You don't.
So as upset as we are that we got left out of the playoffs, and all we can say is you should have let it happen on the field. They can't predict what's gonna happen next. Do y'all remember what happened to our previous coach? Before Mike Norvell got there was a man named Willie Taggart that was our coach. He sucked. And before the end of his second season, he was fired. Because things aren't going the right way. When Mike Norvell was hired, his first 2 seasons were just as bad, if not worse. So for you to say he deserved a little bit more of a chance and Willie Taggart did not deserve that same grace that you gave this other guy, something just seems a little bad about that. And for you to say, well, they have to let it play out on the field because they can't predict the future. You couldn't predict what Willie Taggart was going to be in year 3. You didn't care what Mike Norvell was going to be in year 3. All you wanted to do was get rid of this nigga, in my humble opinion. You let this black man go too early. He has to come in and fix what Jimbo Fisher left him, which was about to get put on probation because you guys don't want to go to class. He didn't make you go to class. So all of these things that he had to come in and fix before he could fix what's happening on the field, you didn't give him that same grace that you gave this white guy. So my problem with Florida State fans is the same battle that we're having right now about not getting into the playoff and how it's not fair that they can't predict what it was going to be because we lost our quarterback, so they can't say that we were going to do X, Y, and Z. Should have had that same grace for that black man. Should have had that same grace for that black man. So that's my piece on that. I was okay with Willie Taggart being fired. However, the way y'all talk about him right now, yeah, y'all can miss me with all that shit. Like, I've been kicked out of so many groups on Facebook. I don't even like Facebook no more because I go in there and speak the truth.
Let's be real. You only got on Facebook
for this. I did.
To help promote.
because I go in there and I speak the truth, and people don't like that. People don't like me for speaking the truth. I speak the God's honest truth from the bottom of my heart. You may not like it, but goddamn it, it's real. It is 100% real. So Florida State got fucked. There was nothing that you could tell me that would say Florida State wouldn't have put up the same performance, if not better, than what Alabama did, than what Texas did when they got booted out. Should have given us a chance. Now that Georgia game, 63-3 in a bowl game where they played against the JV team. Here's my take on that, because everybody was talking about, well, you should have gone there and you could have proved the committee wrong. How? What was it going to prove? We proved the committee wrong. Hey, we should have been in there, but guess where we were going to be saying that from? The motherfucking crib. Why would we go? Why would we go put why would these kids go and put their bodies on the line for a game that does not do
I'm split on that,
for
though. I'm split on that. I understand where you're coming from. I understand that the game don't mean nothing. If I play my heart out and I deserve to be at the top, and you give me some consolation bowl, I'm not with it. I feel you. I feel you 1,000%. However, I still think they should have played the game and just been as ratchet as humanly possible.
They were.
I think they should. I think it should have been just screw it, and we going and we guys going wild out, and it's doesn't matter.
And that's exactly what they did, in my estimation. That's exactly what they did. All of the star players, we're going to opt out of this. We're not going to risk our futures. And we're just going to play the kids. Let the kids go out there and do what the fuck they want to do.
No, that's what I'm saying. They should have played. Like, they're
Why would they go out there and risk
players,
their future? I'm 3-4 months away from millions of dollars. Why am I going to risk that in this bowl game? Why? What would be the purpose of going into the Orange Bowl playing against Georgia?
That's a very smart take on it, but I'm an old school sports dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Old school sports dudes like it's a game.
It's a game.
Let's go
play. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't disagree with the decision.
I used to be that guy, and then I started realizing like you're gonna go out here and entertain these white folks,
and they don't give a fuck about you.
And they don't give a fuck about you getting hurt.
I'm with you. God, and like that's where I'm going.
That's where it ended for me.
As a consumer, I'm like, yo, nigga, like, come on, bro. But then as a businessman, because I know if something happens to them, that school's not gonna do nothing for them.
Nothing.
Ain't no team's gonna step and go. We were gonna draft you, so we're gonna give you half.
And all the fans are gonna say is, damn, he could have been.
Yep.
And they're not gonna give you a goddamn thing.
Not a dime.
Not a dime. Not a job. So. And again, I got kicked out of a couple of groups because I go in there and that's all I see. Oh, they're cowards and they're not loyal and this all this other shit. And it's like, bruh, you want to be entertained by this little nigga. He got a chance to change his whole family.
Right. His whole life.
Why am I gonna do that to entertain y'all in the field?
Right.
Nah, that I just can't see it. I cannot see it.
I'm with you.
So that's my take on all of that. And again, I love white people. I love them. I love y'all. I love y'all. But
he don't love all y'all.
I don't love all of y'all.
He loves some of y'all.
All of y'all don't love me. All of y'all don't love me.
That's real.
But we had some transitions go on over the past week also.
Right. You had your boys. This was the week of getting white heads chopped off. You dig what I'm saying? It's been amazing, bro. It was phenomenal.
I was glad to see some. Some of them I was a little surprised by. Yeah. And others of them I didn't really care about. So I'm gonna start with where I don't care about.
Okay, who you don't care about?
I don't care about Pete Carroll. Who cares?
Yeah. Okay, neither do I.
He got it. He's moving to the front office. Who cares?
Bye.
Who cares? The way you treated Russell, screw you. And you ain't give Marshawn the ball. How you gonna give Marshawn the ball?
Listen to me.
Come on.
I saw an interview about that recently, and it was just like, and Marshawn Lynch has now still been like, I mean,
he didn't care then. He didn't care now.
He cared then. He cared then. That nigga cared.
Did you see the interview where Marshawn says after that play, he's like, Russell's walking over to the sidelines like, oh, we'll get him next time. And I go over there and gave him the biggest ha.
Yes,
bro. That's the type of nigga I am.
Marshawn.
Hey man, Marshawn is that dude, man. I love Marshawn.
He is one of the funniest ex-football players ever.
I'm like, dude, like, why couldn't he be the face of the league? Because he want us? Because he act like us?
Yeah, that's exactly why.
But he ain't really getting no real trouble.
That's exactly why.
He ain't really getting no real trouble though, man. He had the incident and the accident up there in Buffalo.
You ever listen to a singer and they're almost flat or almost sharp, but they never seem to fall off either way? He's there. Bruh. He ain't never getting no real trouble, but there's always a threat.
Bruh, he just a
I see why they
he a West Coast nigga, man. He a West Coast Oakland nigga, man.
Nigga,
He gets busy, man.
Product, Marshawn, if you want to promote anything, you can promote us, bro. You can promote this right here.
Come hang out, bro.
Listen, man, I would put him on anything.
I just wanted to come hang out. I hang out with Marshawn all day, man. Marshawn seemed like my kind of guy. He seemed like my kind of guy. I need to take this off. I do need to take this off. It's
so
Uncle Nearest is getting to me.
Uncle Nearest got you? I tried to get you off camera. You just get naked. He's getting naked right away.
Hakuna Matata.
That's what he do.
Hakuna
so
Matata.
listen. But watch this here. He told me at the beginning. He said, "All right, I'm putting the sweatshirts on. Hey,
get the merch.
Get the merch. I'm gonna put an email at the bottom of the screen. It's our email is the Let's Get Canceled pod at gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
If you would like it to order, whatever it is, please leave your name. You will have your email and tell us what you want. Is it a t-shirt? Do you have an idea for a hat or a hoodie? Whatever it is, just let us know.
A dang on
whatever.
Wine glass, whatever it is, we're gonna be able to get it to you.
Whatever it is, we're gonna send it to you. We'll look into it. We'll get you a price and numbers, and then that's how you'll make your orders for now until we can add it to the website and get it all completely right. But like we told y'all last week, man, we want to make sure that we can get these prices down. So the more people who want it, the better our prices are going to be. The better the prices are, the more we can send out and the faster we can get it to you. All right?
Straight up and down, straight up and down. So back to the topic, though.
Yes, sir.
So Pete Carroll's out of the way, but the biggest surprise to me. Okay,
I know what it is. I know what it is. I know which one is the bigger surprise to you.
The biggest surprise to me is Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
That's the biggest
Absolutely.
surprise to me.
Absolutely.
Because there's no way that Bill Belichick gets fired. After what he did for the New England Patriots, there's no reason that he gets fired.
True.
How do you fire the GOAT?
So and this is I should just say it like I said it from the beginning, but when we off camera. The thing is, you remember a few weeks ago, I was like, I don't know if he comes back next year.
Right, I remember.
But I'm really interested to see how it gets handled. Because on one hand, I don't see them treating this like just a regular normal coach.
Right.
Where he just goes, they go, we've decided to part ways and blah, 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 blah. And then the coach just gets canned because it's Bill got doggone Belichick.
It's Belichick,
right?
man.
Here, the thing is, though, when that release came out, that was the wording that I heard.
Right.
The wording I heard was, we've decided to go our separate ways. And it was, they discussed it and mutually decided to go their way.
Right.
I was like, I texted you immediately. Nigga, this is crazy. They did it.
Because that's a firing.
Right. But
breakups don't happen mutually.
Right. But when you look at the statements and then watch the way the reporters were responding to it, they responded to it like, no. It's really a mutual breakup.
I call bullshit.
You think so?
I call bullshit.
Because they convinced me. And I was the one who was like, nah,
you
screw that.
definitely number one skeptic out there.
I am.
I call bullshit. I call bullshit because I don't think he wanted to leave as a loser.
Whoa. Let me rewind. I'm saying I know you're saying that he didn't want to leave as a loser. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that he went into this saying he wanted to leave. What I am saying is that they went in there talking and they did something. They gave some concession. They did something, but they also let him know, like, listen, please don't make us go on TV and fire you.
He got dumped and had to say, you know what, it's okay, I understand.
No, I don't think it was like that.
He got dumped. When they show up and they say, hey, Bill, I think we're going to have to go another direction. Instead of putting up a fight and being like, hey, man, in my opinion, Mr. Kraft, I got pictures of you. When you were over there in that massage parlor, I know all the secrets, sir. You sure you want to do this? And I think Robert Kraft said, you know what, Bill?
I think he said, what do you want? Here go the Patriots. How much is it going to take to get you out of here? Make this look nice?
So again, he was getting dumped, and he had to say,
but I don't think he was going to get.
Because
there's no way, bro.
It's one of those things. Like, I've been dumped before, and it's one of those things where you're like, you know what? I knew it was coming. I knew it would come to this at some point. I understand. I'll be out of your way.
But that's different, though. It's
the same thing. They came to him and said, "Hey, sir, I can't do this anymore." And instead of him fighting, he said, "Okay," and that makes it mutual.
No. Let me tell you what I think happened.
So you think they showed up together and it was like, say what you got to say on 3. 1, 2, 3. I want to quit. I want to quit. You're fired. You think that's how it happened?
No. I think how it happened is Bill Belichick walks in the room. Here's in my head. Here's what happened.
Go for it.
Bill Belichick is sitting here.
Robert Kraft
is over here. He's got minions on either side.
Of course.
Bill Belichick got some backup on either side too. And he sits down.
He got that flash drive in his hand.
Right. I think Bill says, listen, I know what you're thinking. Mm-hmm. And I know what you want to do. And I know the reason we're having this meeting is you're trying to figure out how to accomplish what it is that you want to do. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want to coach next year or not. I would prefer not to leave as a loser. However, it's up in the air.
Okay.
And he looks at him and says, I can be convinced. And Robert Kraft does one of these. Hold, please. They huddle up. And right there is when they go, and they slide a piece of paper over there. Bill Belichick goes. And that's when he slides the paper back. But on top of that paper is that flash drive.
That flash drive, right.
And he goes like that. And
Mr. Kraft.
Kraft didn't even look at the paper. He just looked down and went. And he did one of these numbers. He said, come here. And then some dude over his shoulder came over with the real piece of paper and handed it to him. And Bill goes, Well, I'm glad that we come to a mutual decision. And that was it, bro.
And that's that.
That's how that went.
All right.
I'm not gonna say that I think it went exactly like that, but I think it went exactly like that.
But here's the thing: somebody was getting broken up with.
Right.
He shows up and was like, "I think today's going to be the day you're going to leave me. So let me before you say it's over.
Right.
Let me." It was a bad break.
It's like dudes. It's like when the team is getting ready to go into renegotiation contract renegotiation, and they sit in the office and they go, "Listen, he's looking like he's on the upswing. He's a free agent next year. If we plan to get anything for him, we got to trade him now,
right?
Or we got to re-sign him now,
right?
Because if we get to, it's a gamble if we let him get to the end of the season.
It definitely is.
You know what I'm saying? So and I think that's what this was. Bill Belichick though was playing the part of the team at that point. He walked in there going,
I got to get something before they kick me up.
Right. If I get canned, they're going to have a lot of bad press, but I get nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then if I start saying that, but Robert Kraft after the fact, but he was doing this, that, and the third, now I look bitter. So let me go in here now. Let me go ahead and make this move and see what I can get out of this deal. And I think I'm almost positive that nigga's got, if he ain't got shares, if he ain't got part ownership or something like that of the Patriots at this point, I don't know.
Do you think he had to give up the flash drive on his way out?
Yeah.
That's a part of the deal?
Look here. He gave him the little flash drive and said, "Here you go." That nigga got
he got the pictures.
He got the whole joint over here. You know what I'm saying?
Because I promise you, man, after Mr. Kraft got caught up in the bullshit, I'm pretty sure as close as he and Belichick were, I'm pretty sure there was some shit that went down and Belichick had to keep it on because there's no way that I allow you to let Tom Brady leave. Coach. Sorry. You let
Yeah.
So, okay, so here's the other thing. Do you think it was now, after Brady left, there was no success? Do you think it was more Brady than Belichick?
No.
But Brady went and won with Tampa Bay.
Who did he win with? Who did he win with?
You heard what I said.
My nigga. So listen, I don't, and this is why I say I don't necessarily, because Shaq left Phil and went and won elsewhere. Now, granted, he went to another great. Another great.
He went to Pat.
Right.
Yeah, he went to Pat. So yeah.
But I want to say Belichick's. There would be Tom Brady was great. Tom Brady had natural ability and talent.
Right.
I don't think we have the Tom Brady we have now to leave Belichick and go to Tampa if it wasn't for Belichick in the beginning.
I can rock with that.
Yeah.
And also
great coaches know how to look at a player and see how great they're going to be before that player knows how great they're going to be.
Because I remember Tom Brady in college at Michigan. I remember seeing Tom Brady's dad bod at the combine. I remember Tom Brady being the backup to Drew Bledsoe. It was nothing special.
Nothing.
It was nothing special.
Absolutely.
Belichick got there and found a way to get his offensive coordinator to build some things around the kid that doesn't have a rocket arm. He's not the Peyton Manning type. He is a completely different breed. So,
but he's remember what's the quarterback? You just said it.
Who, Peyton? Or Drew Brees? Drew Bledsoe, I mean.
Drew Bledsoe. Bledsoe wasn't all that great until he was
Bledsoe
real good.
Was really good. He was really good.
From jump.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here.
From jump.
Everybody understand I hate the Patriots, but you have my Jets to blame for Tom Brady because we're the ones that blew goddamn Drew Bledsoe's back out and he just could never get back on the field. So you guys are welcome. All you guys up there in New England, you're welcome. You're fucking welcome. Y'all can win Super Bowls. My Jets can't win a fucking thing, but you're welcome, goddammit. You're welcome. You see, I'm bitter as fuck. It's still Jet life, but hey, it's all right. But yeah, so this whole Belichick thing was the biggest shocker to me because I just figured he wouldn't allow them to fire him.
Right.
I didn't think he would allow them to fire him. And that right there was just, I was a little disappointed that he went out like a sucker. I think he went out like a sucker. He should have fucking put the goddamn flash drive out.
You just want to see the flash drive. You want to see some old white man
fall. Yes.
getting rubbed down by little Asian women?
No, that's on the internet. I want to see that old white man. You know what I'm saying? I already told y'all, go to Twitter. Go to Twitter. It's on there. It's on there. If you just want to see somebody getting rubbed down by
I have
Asian
no
women,
idea what this nigga's talking
go
about.
to the Twitter box. Go to the Twitter box.
I think this is the earliest I've ever done this.
But I'm just saying, go to the Twitter box, type in happy ending.
Oh, Jesus.
You're welcome. You're fucking welcome.
Jeez.
Happy endings. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves a happy ending.
All right.
All right, so the last of those three, again, we've gone with Carroll. We've Belichick got screwed over, and I'm pretty sure he's going to end up with Coach Prime in Colorado because fucking everybody's ended up with Coach Prime right now. I love it. Hey, man, the homie Devin Wristpress, just a quick sidebar. The homie Devin Wristpress, he worked at FAMU. He was a recruiting coordinator down at FAMU, man. Much respect to him. Tallahassee born and bred kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Used to be in World Youth Ministries back in the day with Pops. You know what I'm saying? But known this kid forever. He's now taking a position up there after Willie Simmons decided to leave FAMU and go over to Duke. Devin.
Hey, and salute to Willie Simmons.
Salute to Willie, man. Salute to
Willie Simmons.
And we're gonna have to have.
We'll get that another time.
That's gonna be the next episode because there's a lot of shit going on with FAMU right now, and the board of trustees and the AD and lack of confidence.
See, you know a whole lot more about that than I do. You're a FAMU enthusiast.
Yeah, man. That's the home team. That's my first love. As much as I talk about Florida State, FAMU is my first love, and they are the HBCU national champions. Don't get it fucking twisted. I saw y'all the last live we did live from there, and yeah. So I already gave them props, but I'm never gonna stop. Y'all know what it is, but yeah. But congratulations to Willie. He from Quincy. He from right outside of Tallahassee. You know what I'm saying? He a Quincy boy, so he a local boy also. So I'm good. I'm glad to see local boys doing good. I'm glad to see that they're making these moves. And FAMU, we're gonna have a discussion about you guys real soon because there was a meeting the other day that did not go well. So in 2 weeks, we're going to get back to that. We're going to have that discussion. I'm going to have a lot more information. I may have some insiders come on and give us some information because I had somebody that was on that call. Had somebody that was a part of that vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Let's Get Canceled podcast is now turning into investigative reporters.
Hey, man.
It's going down.
We're going to get you some information about that meeting, what went on in there. But salute to Devin. Wrist press, hey, man, so proud of you, boy. Hey, congratulations for sure, Willie. Congratulations to you also. But
hey, real quick, I want to do a side note thing. Got nothing to do with what you talking about.
Okay, go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been told multiple times that my head is shiny. How I'm looking right now? Am I too shiny on the head?
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. The universal hater may be watching, and she knows who she is.
Nah,
universal hater.
She out on the boat. She out on the boat.
She gonna see this eventually.
She's gonna see it.
She gonna see
this. She's gonna see it.
Because I have gotten in trouble many times. But I'm not too shiny tonight.
Hey, ladies, do y'all have those little red sponges? Y'all know the little circle sponges?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Can y'all send one to the homie? Can y'all send one to the?
I have no idea what he's talking about. Like they be talking about the little red sponge. They keep telling me like, get the red sponge.
So my guy, and I'm like, makeup sponge right here.
I don't even know. Do I look like a nigga who would know what makeup sponges is?
You got to put a sponge. Hey, got to get my makeup sponge.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just wanted to point that out because I took a glance at my confidence
gleam,
man, but it's not as bad as it was. Like I don't think it's not that bad, right? No, you know
what I'm saying. We'll let them.
I'm just gonna start wearing hats like Tommy. Like,
exactly, because I can't let y'all see what's under here too much. You know what I mean? Hey, I still got hair though. But
he still got some.
You know what I'm saying? It's still there, boy.
It's trying to run away.
It's getting there.
Running away.
Yeah, all good. But one of college football's head coaching goats. I can't say the GOAT.
No.
But I will say one of the college football GOATs decided to retire.
Well,
he retired.
Why would you not call him the GOAT? Like, who do you have above him? Unbiased.
Then I don't have an unbiased answer. I have a completely biased answer. I've got two completely biased answers.
They are?
Eddie Robinson from Grambling and the legend Bobby Bowden. Yeah. The legendary Bob Bowden.
Can I?
Sean, he finna talk trash about your granddaddy.
Actually, what I was gonna say is, all the time that I hated Florida State. I like Bobby Bowden.
Had to respect Bob.
I like Bobby Bowden.
Had to respect Bob.
Because I'd seen footage, and I forgot where I saw it. It was like him and Stone Cold did the same thing. Like, not together, but it's a similar situation. What it was is that he was doing, you ever seen a white dude that you just assume is racist, so you don't ever want to talk to them in private?
100%.
And then they get put in a situation where they could be completely racist, and they're not? You'd be like, what?
Right.
Like, I assume Stone Cold Steve Austin was a Stone Cold racist.
Right.
And they did this whole, punked episode, and it was a little black dude, and he got accused of stealing the phone.
Yeah. They gave him a chance to be racist, and he wasn't racist.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like, what?
Wow. Like, you should have called him a nigga 3 times.
And it was something about Bobby Bowden. Like, he was somewhere, and he, like, kind of spoke up for something. And I was like, oh, snap. I think I like this dude.
Bob says faith, family, and football. That's Bob.
And I'm with it.
And I've seen... Well, I'm not going to tell y'all what...
Wait. How do we get on Bobby Bowden? We supposed to be talking
because
about...
you asked me about... You asked me about the GOAT.
Go ahead.
You asked me about the GOAT.
Go ahead.
And again, my reasoning for him being the GOAT.
Completely biased.
Completely?
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want my unbiased answer?
You say you don't have one.
I do not. And I was just about to say... I was just about to reiterate. Hey, nigga, I already told you I don't have one.
Hey, you are, if nothing else, you're honest.
Oh, 100%. My mom always told me I was too stupid to lie. So y'all always gonna get the truth out of me, straight up and down. Y'all always get the truth out of me.
And that's funny because it's
true.
I
may not tell you everything. I may not tell you because it ain't none of your fucking business. But if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you the truth, 100%. Because
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, lying ain't no good, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth eventually anyway. So I may as well just start out that way. But yeah, so Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Decided to retire after this season. Do you have any thoughts on why he decided to retire after being in the Final Four?
I don't know because I didn't see Nick Saban retiring coming.
Right, that was the biggest shock.
I didn't see it coming.
That was a big shock. I'm not gonna say it's the biggest because again, Belichick for me is the biggest.
It wasn't a shock though because we remember for the last 2 years we've been talking about is Belichick gonna retire this season. So that wasn't a big shock.
But it wasn't a retirement; it was a firing. I think that's what got me. It was the firing. Again, bullshit.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But Nick Saban being gone. Now, at the beginning of the year, my homeboy, the edutainer who was on with us before, he sent me a text message and said, Nick Saban just bought a $14 million house down in Florida next to Tiger. I think the writing's on the wall. He's going to be out of there this year. And I saw it and I was like, nah, man, this is going to be another year of Nick Saban battling Georgia for SEC championships. He's not going to just go ahead and leave while he's still on top. Now, again, I did not think that Belichick would leave a loser, so I'm pretty sure that his good friend Nick Saban would not try to leave on the downside, but I didn't think he would leave after what happened over the last few years. Now, early on, they struggled a little bit. They struggled with South Florida. They struggled with Auburn. So there were some things during the year that you understand he had to change quarterbacks a couple of times. So he's doing things a little bit differently, but I still didn't think this would be the end of it. I would expect him to be outside of the top 10, still win 10 games, win 9 games, and then be out of it. But for you to lose one game during the season and still decide, I'm going to hang it up, it's a little fishy to me. It's a little fishy. I think that's where I'm going to go with it. It's surprising, but the reason it's surprising because it's fishy. Now, he did buy the house earlier in the year, and his wife probably wants him home. Hey, you've been away, you got grandkids now, you don't get to spend any time with the family and that sort of thing. However, you're still winning. And if you're still winning, you still got something to give to these kids. I just don't understand.
No.
It seems fishy to me.
Well, it seems fishy to me now, too. Like, I literally looked at it and was like, wow, surprise, go out on your own terms. And now you done... Nigga, you ain't get ready to suck me into these conspiracy theories, bro.
Hold on.
Like, you always got conspiracy theories.
Hold on. See. Going back to Florida State. To Florida State.
All right.
Florida State has just been put on probation a couple days ago because of the NIL. We're the first team that's being penalized due to NIL violations. Every other school is probably, your favorite fucking school is probably going to be brought up on charges also. Because we had a coach drive a player and his family to meet one of the collectives before the rule was even put in place that you can't be associated with any of this. So if you didn't know there was a crime, but ignorance of the law does not exempt you.
Well, no, because if it happened before the law that you couldn't be a part of it, then guess what? It's not ignorance of the law.
We have, no law. They have kids trying to enter the transfer portal. They change some rules, and it's retroactive. It goes backwards. So yeah, they actually can. So with this particular situation, and I'm not sure which situation it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a kid that was going to transfer from Georgia, came down to Florida State. He was on his way. Coach gets him, takes him over to meet up with some people, him and his family. He drove them over there, set something up. And then there was an outlet there in Tallahassee that reported that this kid was on his way to Tallahassee. He was on his way to be a Seminole. He was signing with Florida State. The very next day, this kid said, I'm going back to Georgia. After it's reported that he's there, so you jump the gun, give some information out, and then the kid was like, no, I'm not doing that. And now, and as soon as that happened, because this has been going on for like the last year or so. This was in 2022. So the last year, all of this has been speculated about, and Florida State has served portion of the suspension, made some corrections even this past season. So with that part, you know what I'm saying, it's like they knew it was coming. So your favorite school is probably going to be caught up in some of this also, because these are things that are being retroactively done, but Florida State's the first one to get called onto the carpet. And it's probably due to the fact that they made a whole lot of noise about not being put in the playoffs, so let's make an example out of you guys. But again, Nick Saban probably saw some writing on the wall and decided, I don't want to deal with this bullshit.
How did you get...
See how I come full circle with that? See how that goes full circle? See how I did that?
I told you last week.
See how I did that?
Correlation does not equal causation. I'm back with that. Although in this one it does seem likely, and you might be right.
I'm definitely probably.
You might be right.
I'm definitely probably right.
So wait. So let me ask you this: did you get your sports out your system?
Yeah, a little bit.
One more time. Give them the Florida State got fucked. Go ahead. One more time.
Dude, how the fuck y'all don't put us in the goddamn playoff after all that bullshit? Come on, man. Jordan Travis. Okay, so here's the thing. If Florida State wasn't good enough after a 13-0 season because Jordan Travis got hurt, that means Jordan Travis is the greatest motherfucking player in the goddamn world. He should have won the fucking Heisman. How about that? How about that? Give me that then. Give me that then. If he's that fucking important, then this motherfucker should have won the goddamn Heisman. Y'all gave him number 5. Get the fuck out of here, man. But hey, man, the Patriots hired a black coach for the first time.
Right.
First black coach.
Right. Which is why it's hard for me to be upset that Belichick's going.
I think Belichick might have made that also like, hey, y'all gotta hire that again. You gotta hire my
not only am I leaving, remember, I got a flash drive. Not only am I leaving.
Put my boy on.
I got this nigga over here that I want to be running shit.
Right. He's young.
In fucking New England.
Bro,
Boston,
they gonna burn that nigga house.
Yo,
they gonna burn that nigga house down. They gonna burn that nigga house down.
He's gonna be. They call you nigga up there just as a term of endearment from the white folks.
since they started busting.
You ever seen that damn movie One Night in Miami?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
When Jim Brown went to the coach's house and he was like, "Oh, you got some work here? Let me go in there." He goes, "Jim, you know we don't allow niggas in the house." And he was just like, "Hey, come on, come on, guy,
hey man,
you silly Negro." Oh man,
yeah, man. But speaking of niggas, hey man, there's a 34-year-old nigga that fucking with some white people.
Yo, listen, man, this nigga here. Hey, when I say nigga. Hey, y'all, what y'all think?
What the fuck this nigga did to this white woman, man?
What did he do to this white woman? Like, yo, somebody tell me what he did to this white woman. I need to know, because whatever he did is costing him everything.
Everything.
Now, we did the research earlier today. If I have this correct, what he was charged with, he was charged with 2 counts of aggravated harassment and 2 counts of battery, right? All of which were misdemeanors.
No, 2 of them were felonies, 2 of them were misdemeanors.
One of each was a felony?
Yeah.
All right, so, but the felonies got dropped, right?
Yes.
Oh, so
No, they didn't get dropped. They just found him not guilty of those.
Not guilty of the felonies.
Not guilty of the felonies.
So, but what they found him guilty of, and correct me if I'm wrong.
He's guilty of reckless harassment, and violation of harassment in the second degree.
You say violation of harassment?
Violation of harassment in the second degree.
The fuck is violation of harassment?
Fuck if I know. I was gonna look it up, but I was like, that's stupid.
That's
dumb.
Stupid. What is violation of harassment?
You go look that up. But,
Yeah, I am.
But here's the thing that we do know is that Johnathan Majors was on his way to being something. I don't know exactly what it was going to be, but he was going to be something. He was making major moves, and now this nigga will be lucky if Tyler Perry hires him. So guess what? I'm probably never going to see another Johnathan Majors movie.
Right. It's going to be all black movies, and this nigga don't watch black movies. Did y'all hear me?
I'm probably never going to see another Johnathan Majors movie.
So, but here's my problem. From my understanding, when we looked at the definition of these charges, right, he got in trouble for being careless as a person.
Yeah, so
and in his carelessness, he injured somebody.
Reckless, exactly. So if you don't know the backstory, Johnathan Majors, he met this white woman, what's her name? Grace Jabari.
This white woman right here, y'all.
You see her. He met Grace Jabari on the set of Marvel movie a couple years ago.
Yeah.
What's the name of the movie? Ant-Man and the Wasp. So he met this white woman. They started dating. They've had some tumultuous times during their dating.
As dating white women will lead you to.
Yeah, he allegedly abused her back in 2022. Yep. So earlier this year, he got caught with a text message saying, I wish I was there kissing you or something like that. And the white woman said, let me see your phone. She tried to grab the phone. He would not allow her to grab the phone from him. She jumped on his face. He said he grabbed him by the face, smacked him around. The cab driver or the driver of the car they were in, he also says that, she was kind of getting on top of him. So he finally gets away from her, gets out of the car, and then he turns around, picks her back up to push her back into the car.
No. I want to say that he said, and everyone who saw it corroborated that he literally was trying to help her back in the car. Not push her like, bitch, get in the car. It was literally like, they watched the video. This is the prosecutor.
I watched the video.
You watched the video?
I watched the video.
Was he threw her in the car?
He didn't throw her, but
he was forcefully putting her in the car.
He was dumping that white.
You know what else I saw? I saw the nigga forcefully trying to get away from that
white nigga. And that's the other thing. After he put her into the car a couple times, he was pushing her in. She grabs his phone again. He rips away from her and runs down the goddamn block.
Like a nigga who got something to hide on his phone.
Now, he goes and checks into a hotel. She goes out and parties with 3 strangers that she met on the street.
She's for the streets.
The next day, he shows back up at the apartment. She's passed out in the closet. He calls 911.
I would have left.
Brother man.
I would have walked out.
Brother man. Dog. After that, I'm not gonna call the police on myself. Sorry.
Never.
Not gonna call the police on myself.
I don't give a listen, man. I ain't calling the police because us as black men, we understand one thing. Calling the police is tantamount to playing Russian roulette.
Yes.
You might get a good cop who's really interested to see what's going on in the situation, but there is a not 0% chance that you could be shot. And killed. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
And especially dealing with a victim, a white victim, a white woman who's gonna play the victim. So you call the cops on you, say, hey, I think she's dead. She's in the closet. She's passed out. Call the cops there. She's alert enough to tell them, yeah, he beat me up, and then you get arrested. Now you tell the cops she jumped on me. Cop look at you like, nigga, and then it's over for you. You go. You take this goddamn charge, and then you lose.
And that's exactly what's happening.
And you lose everything.
Well, exactly what happens is you take this charge.
Right.
All because
you
wanted a white woman to.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone...
Hey, that's why niggas date white women. Have you ever been swallowed?
Hey, he was trying to get swallowed and ends up there. So... Now
he might have almost had to do some swallowing himself.
Right. So now you're going and you got these 4 charges. They put all the evidence out there, but what happened was when you forcefully pushed this woman back into the car, you injured her finger, put a cut on the back of her ear, and you gotta you got to go sit down for a minute.
But that's not a. They're saying that the crime that you committed was in doing what would have been perfectly legal. You were a little reckless with doing it.
It was reckless.
and it caused injury to someone else. They made sure to clarify that we're not saying that you intentionally did anything to hurt anybody. As a matter of fact, these felonies that say that, you beat those.
Yes.
What we are saying though is we can't say that you're completely innocent of everything because your actions as being reckless caused injury to someone.
Yes.
Here's my question.
Misdemeanors.
Here's my question. Marvel, the day of, dropped him.
30 minutes, but within 30 minutes of that verdict coming down.
Here's the problem I have with that. I would, if you're going to be even across the board with that type of treatment, I'm with you, homie. That's fine. But you know what? Who's the star of your goddamn franchise? Who's the star of the Marvel franchise, of Marvel Cinematic Universe? Who helped them launch this shit?
Who, Iron Man?
Who is Iron Man? Robert Downey Jr.
He's got a little drinking problem.
No!
A little drug problem.
Listen, man, like if you're gonna do that, like I'm with you. We own the Let's Get Canceled podcast.
Yes.
It's ours.
Yes.
Nothing happens on this show unless we okay it.
Indeed.
And then can't nobody come in here and tell us how to do this.
Damn
shit.
thing.
The only person that can tell me yes or no to something, and I have to listen
Take
to it
into an account.
is
Right.
you.
Right.
And the only person that can tell you is me.
Correct.
That's it.
That's it.
So if we say, you know what, niggas with orange hair don't ever get to come in here, guess what? You ain't nothing y'all can say to me that's gonna make me have to let somebody on here.
Sorry, orange guy.
But it would be unfair to say nobody. We're gonna allow everybody in here, and we let 5 niggas with orange hair in, and then one more nigga comes in with orange hair, and the only reason that we put him out is because he has orange hair. Just because we don't have orange hair people here now. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't think it's fair. And I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what's different for Johnathan Majors versus everybody else in the MCU.
I'm gonna tell you this part about this, and this is the main conversation for me. Had he done this to a black woman, nobody would have given a fuck.
Nobody would have gave a shit.
Nobody would have given a fuck. It's the fact that he did this to
a white lady.
What's her name? Rebecca Jabari? Becky Jabari?
Becky.
That's not her name, is it?
No, that's not. It's shoot. What is her name? Y'all tell me what
Her
her name
name's Grace, but her name's Becky.
Becky
Jabari. He did this to Becky Jabari, so now, hey, bro, we're so sorry. You're fucked.
You're
fucked. You can't
cause harm to a white lady and be black. Now, but here's my listen, man.
Right, because we're gonna cape for him first. I'm caping for him right now. There's no reason he should have done this. However,
nigga.
I listen to you argue with this white woman and tell her she needs to be like Coretta Scott King and goddamn Michelle Obama.
And you know what happened? At the moment he said that shit, Michelle Obama was at the house going,
nigga.
Yeah. Barack woke up and said, nigga.
And Martin Luther King said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Dog. And then I watched the interview. So he got a thing for Coretta, though. He got a thing for Coretta.
He do.
Because I watched this dude on his interview say that Megan Good, she's my Coretta. So Martin, if you
but
can
he
hear
said
him,
it after the guy doggone interviewer was giving him a layup. The interviewer said, but why? And he explained it, and she was like, okay, tried to move on, and then she goes, how is Megan Good? She's my Coretta. Nigga, this again?
What I want to know what is his issue right now with that. But I also want to know, like, why is this white woman recording this nigga? When he's talking about he wants to kill himself and he's a bad guy and all this shit. He said he swiped some shit onto the floor and all this shit here. But what is it about all of these recordings? And why don't y'all niggas know? Okay, I'm talking to you niggas now. Why don't y'all niggas know you're always being recorded? So don't say no stupid shit in the heat of the moment.
There are certain things that I only Google on our Let's Get Canceled Google site. and it corresponds with the shows. And the reason being is because I have a fear that something's going to go wrong around me. Somebody's going to accuse me, and they're going to be able to look at my search history and go, see,
look at this shit. You've been
you know what I'm
doing
saying? And the only way I can prove that I was looking that shit up for a reason is it comes up in the show.
Right.
And we got timestamps.
Right.
I know it may be irrational for some of y'all, but it's right. Did you see his face as soon as I said it? He goes, yeah, this could happen. Because we deal with that every day.
When we've seen some shit in our days. Like I've seen some buddies go through some shit that they have no business being into because, and again, and for me it comes down to some white woman lie. Like I remember in college, I had a class and the teacher was talking about biases and that sort of thing, and I had to write a paper telling her about some biases and prejudices that I had because of my experiences growing up. And there was a time where I would not be alone with a white woman based on situations that happened with buddies of mine, being falsely accused of some shit and ruining their lives, ruining football scholarships, ruining jobs, ruining that sort of thing. Like I remember going to apply for a job and I was in an office with a white lady and I had to ask her to bring somebody else in there because I did not like the fact that I could be falsely accused of something. So to black people, black men especially, you need to protect yourselves at all costs. And again, it could cost you something major. However, if you don't take that precaution, it could cost you your life. So that's my soapbox moment. But in this particular situation, you can't expect this white woman to be a hero's wife. Like who the fuck is... And again, we caped for him long enough. Who the fuck is she? Who the fuck is he? He ain't Martin. He was like, I'm Major. Major doing what, bro? Like who the fuck are you? You make some good movies. You did a good job of acting, but dog, you have not really done anything for the people. So, bro, that just can't be that. I think that's as far as I'm gonna go with Johnathan Majors. But hey, man, black men. If she takes your phone, let her have that shit. If you got caught cheating, let her have that shit. Get the fuck away. Because it doesn't change the fact that she knows you cheated. And if she wants to fight you, you let her beat your ass because you're going to go to fucking jail. And you're going to lose everything.
Absolutely.
Like, what? This nigga lost every movie and TV role that he had coming up. He lost endorsements. Marvel dropped him within 30 minutes. Multiple movie and TV roles, endorsements, ad campaigns. His PR firm dropped him when the allegations dropped. Management team dropped him. So the people that are supposed to protect me from the public told me, nigga, we can't do nothing for you. That lets you know that this is something else, man. This is something else. And black men, this is not what you want in public. But there's another black man that needs some PR help.
Hey,
also.
he don't need no PR help. That nigga needs some help in general. But this is me. I'm riding for Diddy.
Take that. That shit does not age well.
At all.
Based on some of the shit that this nigga has been exposed as, accused of.
There we go. Like, so you can't use those two interchangeably. You cannot use those two things interchangeably.
Yes, I can.
He's been exposed as, and because that denotes that it is an absolute fact. If he's been exposed as, that means here is the absolute verifiable evidence. No. What are the facts?
Okay, so okay, so I guess you're saying that the payoff does not mean that.
No, it does not.
Yeah, because that's what his lawyer said too. That what his lawyer said.
No, nigga, a payoff means. Exactly.
That's what a payoff means.
Right.
Stop telling on me.
No, it don't mean. See what you did there?
Because,
see what you did there?
Please stop before we go to discovery and I have to give up all of this information.
Have you ever done anything?
Nope.
No, I'm not talking about like this.
Nope. Never.
Your Honor, not now, never time.
Never.
So,
never.
Have you ever done anything that you just did not want out in public?
Mm-mm.
You've never done anything that you didn't want to be made common knowledge?
Nope.
You was a lying motherfucker. You was lying something. So, but here's the thing.
Yeah. I don't, again, because if it's ass, I'm going to tell it.
Right.
Yeah, so
that, for you, that would be discovery.
If it's ass, I'm going to tell it.
Right.
Yeah.
So for you, the equivalent of someone coming and asking you, did you do it, is the equivalent of Diddy having to go to Discovery and having to give up all the information. If you could just say, nobody will ever ask me that question.
There's nothing I've done that's gonna cause me to pay. Not a damn dollar. Nothing.
Not never.
Not a damn dollar. Dude, what the fuck have I done that I need to keep?
I guess I've done a whole lot more than you.
Bruh, like.
No, listen.
There's nothing that's gonna send me to jail or hell that I've done. So it's okay.
Next topic, because I can't answer that question. I can't do that. But listen,
hey, we gonna have to have that discussion one day too. Then.
Hey, whatever.
We tell them about secrets exposed.
We can talk. We can have them discussions after I check the internet on statutes of limitations. Hey, listen, man. This is my.
I know all my statutes of limitations.
I don't.
Hey.
I don't know.
So that shit?
Here's my thing. Let me talk to you about Diddy.
Yeah, talk about Diddy.
Let me talk about Diddy. Diddy has a history of being questionable. And now
in a lot of ways.
What I don't respect is niggas now jumping on the bandwagon to call Diddy gay when you had microphones in your face before and you said he was shiesty with the money. It wasn't no gay crap.
Yes, there were.
No. I'm talking about certain people.
Okay,
I'm talking about like all right, let's be specific.
And again, with Diddy, everything that we're gonna say is alleged. Okay,
right.
So as much as I'm gonna say he did that shit, it's still not proven yet, and I don't want Diddy problems because he won't let me on Revolt when he go back to work because he's gonna get passed off.
He's gonna get.
But I want him to be able to give me a job. And I'm like, hey man, I was just reporting. I'm just a reporter here. So all this shit is just alleged. However.
The thing is, like
them niggas
when I say certain people, I mean like the Mark Currys of the world.
Yeah.
Like so, it starts out that nigga is he dropped me. He fucked me over. He fucked me over. Then hey, it blows like underneath. It was always like little secrets because that nigga be like, I like that, daddy. Pause.
Oh,
like stuff like that.
Man,
like he would do stuff like that.
That's in my notes. That is in my notes. Dog, why you so?
Bruh, the problem would be though, here's the thing. I don't respect people like that who those rumors have been out there all the time. But until that rumor blew up, now you're gonna speak on this and try and jump on. See, I knew that already because I was there from the beginning. I got problems with niggas who was around Jeffrey Epstein, niggas who was around Diddy if he did this shit.
Niggas who was around R. Kelly.
Every nigga who sat around and was just like,
because you ain't gonna never be my homie doing no shit like that, and I'm gonna be like, it's okay, bro.
Never.
Dog, hold up. You ain't gonna be my family, and I'm gonna be like, oh, that's okay, bro. No, nigga. Like,
that's not okay.
Either I'm gonna sock you in the mouth or I'm gonna call the police. Like, I am that tattletale. I ain't no snitch, nigga. I'm gonna tell in your fucking face. See, there's the difference between the snitch and the tattletale. And I'm gonna be a fucking tattletale. I'm gonna sit there on the stand, point that nigga. I'm like, yeah, that fuck nigga did that stupid shit. So just understand, like, Tommy with an H. Yeah, I'm not the nigga that's. I'm not gonna. Hey, ain't never gonna be no free, no criminals. Stay your ass in jail. You knew what the fucking you was doing when you did it. And I'm not gonna be the nigga that's gonna hide behind telling on your ass. Nah, nigga, I'm a fucking civilian, and I want my neighborhood to be as safe as possible. So yeah, you right. All the niggas who was around and knew what Diddy was doing,
right?
The abuse, alleged abuse, the alleged sexual assaults, the alleged statutory situations, like any nigga who was around that. Y'all flaws for coming out now. And I think y'all ass need to be locked up for accessories. Something.
And that's how I don't understand how I get away with that. But you know, I'm not, because I'll go down that rabbit hole, bro, and I'll be there. The issue is, all of that stuff happens, and now we get to this. Diddy, though, has always been questionable on all those fronts.
All of them. He's been a shady businessman.
Yep.
He's been alleged to have had relations with men.
Right.
Time out. Where the fuck Farnsworth Bentley? All right, and I'm back. This nigga had.
Whoa, wait, time out, nigga. I never even thought about that. I've been seeing like clips of him like he's doing his own thing. But he just left and has kept his mouth shut
That nigga went and did a song with goddamn Kanye and Dre 3 Stacks, and then that nigga was no longer associated with
Diddy at all.
He went and made some umbrellas and shit. But what Farnsworth? I need Farnsworth to come and talk to me because I know Farnsworth got some shit.
Yo, Farnsworth Bentley, man. This is an open invitation to come to the Let's Get Canceled
But
podcast.
we are not gonna pay that NDA. So hey, nigga, if he say you gonna talk and you gonna sue, hey, nigga, you on your own, bro.
Yeah.
But I would love. Hey, you can just come and tell me the stories. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I said it. I'm honest.
That's
I will
true.
Not
He
tell
won't tell
nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. But goddamn it, I just want to hear the stories, boy. Because goddamn. But yeah. But Diddy, 5 cases after with the Cassie situation. There's 5 cases that showed up.
Right.
I'm gonna just jump into a couple.
Give me that.
Cassie.
Yep.
Domestic violence, sexual assault, forced encounters with other men. Shit was settled within 24 hours.
Yep.
Before the discovery phase.
Right.
After Cassie.
Yep.
Well, no. Back to Cassie. Back in 2014, Cassie went on a Dubai trip with Diddy.
She did.
Came on camera, black eye, swollen lip. People wonder what the fuck happened to Cassie. But there's nothing happening there. But they think that her old man has given her the boost she needed right now to come on out and get some information. There's a lady by the name of Virginia V.
I don't believe that crap for a second. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You don't believe what?
I don't believe Cassie. Listen.
You don't believe Diddy did it?
Do I believe that? Do I believe that there was ever a time that Diddy hit her? Mm-hmm. I'm almost positive there was.
There's an allegation that Diddy took her on a trip because he had beat her so bad that he had to take her out of the camera's way in order for her to giving her time to heal.
That's possible.
It's probable.
Yeah, I'll say that. Probable.
Yeah.
I just don't think that because all right. So, God damn it.
And again,
domestic violence is wrong. Domestic violence is wrong. Domestic violence is wrong.
Johnathan Majors, don't pick that white woman up. Now, again, we have told a story on here before, and I am guilty of something. And again, I should not have done it. Clearly, based on what Johnathan Majors did,
right?
I shouldn't have done it because
Did you know that because you definitely did more than just.
I did not know defending myself could have been potentially threatening to my freedom, but that lady bust a bottle over my head. And that's all I'm gonna go with right
the
now.
Bottle and twist the cap.
Nah, it wasn't even no tap the bottle. That lady bust the bottle over my goddamn head, and I was
that
leaking.
Nigga was leaking.
I was leaking. So I did not know that picking her up and moving her out of the way was illegal. I did not know I could not defend myself. But had I not, she could have stabbed me with that bottle. She could have found another bottle and hit me again. There were many things that could have happened there. So I did not know that what I did was could have gotten me arrested at that particular moment. I knew the other shit that was going on could have gotten us arrested at that moment. But I did not know what I did to that woman who had assaulted me could have potentially gotten me.
We all should have
misdemeanor.
Listen. Let's be real.
No. They started it.
Let's be real. It don't even matter. It don't even matter, nigga. We were Israel that night, and they were Palestine.
They were the Hamas.
We just bombed everybody. When really and truly,
we defended ourselves.
And we're saying, me and this nigga right now are saying that we didn't start it. They started it.
We protected the house.
Hey. Neither one of us are sure. What we do know, you're not sure that they started it?
Yes, I am. You know how they started it? When they went to that back door and waited.
What happened before they went to that back door? Do you know? I don't know. I know what I was told.
It doesn't matter. They were away from the situation. They should have fled. They should have removed themselves from the situation. They were the aggressors. They made sure that they were waiting. They were laying in wait for some people, and they actually would have succeeded had it not been for.
There's
some niggas outside too.
Yeah,
and they with them.
Yeah.
So again, it was not. We were not the aggressors there. We were the peacemakers, and we just happened to have this lady decide that she wanted to
get hit and get tossed into the middle of the street. That's what she decided.
I just said I grabbed her. I'm not saying what happened.
He threw that bitch. Yeah. He threw that hoe. Anyway, listen,
But again, let's go back. Okay.
Yeah.
Virginia V's claims that Diddy punched her in the head and stomped on her stomach.
She does claim that.
Gene Deal claims that Diddy broke Kim Porter's nose. Jaguar Wright alleges that
I don't care what Jaguar Wright got
you
to say.
don't believe Jaguar?
I don't
You don't believe Jaguar?
If Jaguar said she walked outside and it was cold, I don't believe that shit.
Jaguar has she has said the most. She has said the most. But I'm gonna give you some things about Jaguar. Jaguar says that Kim gave up some information to Cassie before she passed away. She alleged that she was gonna write a tell-all book. But here's the other thing that I don't get about that, because she also said that Andre Harrell was writing a tell-all book and Heavy D was writing a tell-all book, a memoir, as they say, and they all died before it got out. And then Christopher Williams.
It's Jaguar Wright.
I need you to get him together. I need you to get him right, because there's an allegation there that Christopher Williams was on his way to being signed to Diddy, and Diddy forced him in that moment to perform an act on him.
would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed?
In order to get his goddamn deal. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that part right there, like Christopher Williams, he was one of them, had a strong voice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what Nino Brown said about him, I ain't like you anyway, pretty ass nigga. Yeah, like that guy. So those are fucking problems that Diddy has.
Not from Jaguar Wright, they're not. I was with you listening to you, Jaguar Wright.
We can't do it because it's Jaguar. It's Jaguar. But there are multiple lawsuits. There's one from '91 where he's accused of drugging and sex and SAing, as they call it now, because they don't like to say sexual assault on the TikTok. So I'll probably have to go in and edit this part and mute that part when I go through it. But yeah, 91 SA.
I thought that was a Hispanic gentleman. Is that what that is? Y'all tell me, am I wrong?
See, that's and y'all call me the bad guy. Y'all call me the bad guy.
Yes,
I'm the racist one. All right, so
yes,
there's sexual assault from 91.
Yes, sir.
Drugging and sexually assaulting. And then another one by Jane Doe at Aaron Hall's house.
And then there's
Have you heard of Aaron Hall house story? Have you heard that shit? Bruh.
all of them that see me for.
Bruh.
Pause.
Aaron Hall came out and told on them, but he didn't say it was no sexual assault. He just said, hey, they done seen me fucking. That nigga said, I want them to see me fucking, because if any bitch say I ain't give her the pressure, she lying. And he wants niggas to be able to come out and confirm his story. But what this woman says is that Diddy and Aaron Hall, her and her friend girl went out with them. They were in separate rooms. Next thing you know, those guys decided to switch. When Diddy was done with her and Aaron was done with her friend, they swapped, and Aaron Hall came in there, pinned her down, and forcefully did that, and the same thing happened on the other end. What also was said in that particular situation is that Diddy showed up to their house the next day or so, violent, decided he wants to abuse them and force them not to tell what happened.
Oh my God. You believe that?
Bruh, I've seen Diddy fuck over niggas.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Yep.
I've seen Diddy have niggas taking gun charges for him.
Yep.
I've seen, and again, allegedly, I've seen Diddy allegedly have Keefy D go out there and put hits out on niggas.
Don't know about that one.
I've seen Puff Daddy. Okay.
I mean, I know about it. I don't know that I believe that.
You don't believe that Diddy hired the
Keefy
Crips? That he hired the Crips for security?
Wait, I believe that. I don't believe that he hired Keefy D to do shit.
Hold on, I got these same niggas that got them. Same niggas that don't like them niggas right there, because I need your protection from the niggas that y'all don't like, and I'm not gonna put you on.
That seems smart.
I'm not gonna tell you to.
That's genius.
And I'm not gonna be like, hey, just gonna take that nigga fuck out.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay. All right, and then you got the where did I? Yeah, I ended with Keefy D.
Yep.
All right, and then we got Diddy with the whole Biggie situation where he's stealing the money from Biggie's mom. You don't believe that happened either?
She didn't say. If I've had enough interviews with Mrs. Wallace, and I've seen enough of them to know that if something fishy was going on, she'd have said it loud and clear and concisely
well,
by now.
You probably wouldn't understand what she said anyway, because she got that accent. But, you know,
She sounds just like my homeboy mama.
She sounds like my mother-in-law. 100%.
Identical to Breeze. Hey, Breeze. Like we're gonna bring moms on here one day.
Yeah, we got to.
We gotta bring all the moms on here. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So Diddy has been accused of enough shady shit over the years.
Yes.
That, hey man. But again, multiple lawsuits going on. Then there's this 17-year-old girl. And that's the one
I don't know about.
That's the one that Diddy decided to come out and be like, hey, somebody's trying. All right, 17-year-old girl, she was given alcohol, said she was choked.
Believe it? No.
And then by Harv Pierre. You remember Harv Pierre from Making the Band and all that shit right there. Said she was choked and forced to go out there with him and do all this.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been
Yeah. So the Rolling Stones, and again, all this stuff is alleged and it's reported by the Rolling Stone and all that shit. And what's happening is Diddy has lost 18 endorsements. Now, I watched Dr. Umar, and Dr. Umar says this black man is being railroaded. Now, Dr. Umar, no, you can't leave with Doc. You can't leave, man. You can't leave. You cannot leave. And here's the thing. We got 6 more minutes. We got 6 more minutes. We have not discussed the parties. We have not discussed the parties that Swallow Man has been a part of. So we're gonna really have to revisit this.
We need to revisit this week.
You're right.
We'll get on to this.
We're gonna have to get back on because again, I got notes. I actually did some research for this particular episode, and I got notes on notes on notes on notes. But again, there's a 17-year-old girl. She's a Jane Doe, gotta be. She's grown now, but again, she said she was SA'd. Look,
I did not promote that. You saw that, right?
And Diddy had to step down from Revolt, and there's been, again, he's lost a lot of endorsements, but there's just been so much going on with Diddy. And again, y'all might believe Diddy because, again, I wanted to believe. I'm sorry, we can't even. He doesn't want to be. He said he's not going to respond to Diddy or Puff Daddy. Brother Love. I'm just reporting what's out there and giving my opinion based on your track record, Brother Love. I have not. No. You remember when they were saying back in the day when he first got started, there was a club where there was a stampede. Yeah. And people died. I think there was like 7 people died. Right. If I'm correct. But the fact that they say while everybody was being rushed to the hospital, he's downstairs counting money.
Yeah.
He does not.
I'm cool with that.
He does not, bruh.
I'm okay with that. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm okay with it.
No. If you only give a fuck about the bottom line, don't give a fuck about the people
and this is the
problem. If you don't give a fuck about the people that got you to the bottom line.
Only? I don't know about that.
You gotta give a fuck about the people that got you to the bottom line.
I agree. What are you gonna do?
At least go visit them. Don't worry about the money right now. The money gonna be the money regardless. The money's gonna be the money. It's gonna be there. This ain't the time to count money, dog. I done lost lives. Let me go and check on them people. Let me go and make sure their family's okay. Let me go and be empathetic.
You're speaking like someone who doesn't have a mob of people following him. I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
He didn't have a mob of people following him at the time. This nigga was a college kid, damn near. He was throwing parties. And bruh.
So here's the problem.
At that point, you cannot care about the money. You got somebody else who can look at the money.
I'm not gonna ever sit here and defend his character. And that's not what I'm doing right now.
Right.
What I am saying is I can't equate greed with SA.
No. That's not the correlation.
No. We're using
the correlation
the behavior.
The correlation is the monster that you are. That's what it is. It's not about the
monsters.
The
creature from the Black Lagoon was never Lex Luthor.
That is a monster. If you don't give a fuck about the people, fuck you gonna care about the 17-year-old. Fuck you gonna care about this lady that you've been dating and you've been pissing on and making her fuck other niggas allegedly. And why the fuck you give a fuck about these niggas? Dog, goddamn Cam talking about, I was out there with Mace at Diddy's house, and I'm finding goddamn dildos and shit. Like, dog, you don't give a fuck about none of these people, dog. You don't give a fuck about this big kid that's making you all this goddamn money. You don't give a fuck about these people, dog. Dog, you're Notorious Big's whole persona. Mm-hmm. The whole goddamn junk, Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
You heard about the nigga in Alabama who was Biggie Smalls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why.
I'm not gonna say Biggie did. Yeah, that's why they can't call him that. No. So Big, I don't think the rapper Notorious Big knew anything about that. I think Biggie, Puffy found it. Hey man, this is what you're gonna do to start off, and then we're gonna keep you moving, and we're gonna keep you moving based on this persona. So you take a nigga from Alabama who's got this whole thing, you take the fucking song, the fucking flow, everything right there, and this is how we're gonna package you.
So you're saying that
because dog, you realize
abominatious. He was said.
Yes, yeah, dog. Because when Big was doing his shit, when he was out down Unsigned Hype in the Source, that nigga sounded nothing like he did.
True.
When he did that first goddamn track.
He didn't sound like
nothing like
that.
that.
You're right.
Nothing like that. And then that nigga took that, and that nigga didn't sound like that again.
But the only person, think about how people became famous off of Unsigned Hype, or just a few. Most of them didn't sound like when they dropped their album. Most of them didn't sound the same.
Right, but none of them other niggas sounded like.
That's true. You like somebody else. You're right. You're right.
You know
anyway,
what? Hey,
we'll get to it.
We got some things we're gonna do. Hey, one more shot.
One more shot for the
before we get up out of here.
Hey, listen, man. I want to say this real quick, guys. We appreciate y'all, bro. We love y'all. Thank y'all for holding us down. This is our first show in person together of the new year.
Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year.
Listen, we are changing the dates.
Please let them know.
We're changing our schedule around. Every other week still, all right? But we want to make sure that we get you on a hard schedule. And we looked at the calendar. So what we're going to start doing is every first or every second Saturday of the month, right? Every second Saturday of the month, we will be doing a live show from our respective areas. Every fourth Saturday of every month, we will be back together like we've always been doing, alternating spots, either here in Orlando or in Jacksonville or some other third location.
Remote spot.
And we're going to start doing a whole lot more of those remote spots. What we will learn to do is to make sure we get there and check everything before.
And we sorry about today with the Wi-Fi. We're gonna like, if you're here live with us right now, we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
But we know how it's downloading. We're gonna re-upload this so it doesn't have any of the buffers because I've gotten some text messages about it buffering. So we apologize for that for tonight. But Westgate is still pretty good. Y'all just need to call them and tell them, hey, we need like 150 megabits per second.
Absolutely, yeah. But
get with them.
We appreciate y'all. Remember what I told y'all, man. Hit us up on in our emails. That's the Let's Get Canceled Pod at gmail.com.
Straight up. And
make sure that you ask us whatever questions that you have. Keep your eye on the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter. Oh, we don't have Twitter yet, do we?
We don't have Twitter. You gonna work Twitter? I don't like Twitter.
I don't want to work Twitter.
All I do on Twitter is watch porn, so I can't have Twitter anymore.
I don't need Twitter. I don't need Twitter.
Yeah.
But either way.
Hey, one of y'all get Twitter for us. Hey, work Twitter for us and don't watch the porn.
Hey, this is the other thing. We are hiring, and by hiring I mean
we
want you to work for it for free. So listen. We two old niggas who like talking a bunch of junk.
We don't understand socials for real.
Right, and the best way for us to talk smack is to just be able to look at each other and yell at each other and talk smack.
But
in the meantime, what we end up doing is we have to talk smack and we have to do all this other stuff. So please, if you are interested in helping out the Let's Get Canceled podcast, hit us up. If you don't, we don't give a fuck. We're going to keep on pushing.
Find us a college kid that needs some credits on some internship type shit. Like, we really do need somebody who's going to help us out with social media and all that shit there. Like,
right.
I made a commercial. If y'all ain't seen my commercial for the night show,
that joint is so dope.
We're gonna keep on bringing them to y'all.
That joint is so dope.
We're gonna keep bringing them to you though, because I thought it was pretty okay that I came up with that. But again, things started moving too fast, and my slow ass, old ass eyes, I wasn't quite sure if y'all could see it. But that's what it is. But Cuzzo,
yes sir,
we ain't been canceled yet.
Not yet, but Diddy ain't heard this one yet. So
Diddy ain't heard it. You're right, because he will sue.
But
allegedly. Hey, just throw that allegedly with everything we said about everybody tonight. Allegedly. Because again, this is all for entertainment purposes anyway, because we drunk, so we can't be held accountable for none of the shit we said.
And remember what I said. Remember, we gonna get to the rest of these niggas later on.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, we got a lot more to go through with a lot of this shit.
lot
Yeah,
more.
yeah. Cause goddamn it, too many motherfuckers will swallow. But hey, Cuzzo,
Yeah, man.
salute.
Salute. Happy New Year, nigga.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
All right, man. Love you, boy.
Like you too. Hey, y'all, I got a question for y'all.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you